I want to talk about gatekeeping in World of Warcraft and who the real gatekeeper is. The gatekeeper is not the individual raid organizer that may or may not let you into the group. No, the gatekeeper is the person who controls the system that incentivizes that raid organizer. That is the actual gatekeeper. It's Blizzard. It's Blizzard trying to listen to Reddit and saying, hey, guys, Blizzard, please make the game harder. So that way it's about clearing instead of about speed running or parsing. We want to make it like retail, where progression itself is the reward. That's what's created the gatekeeper, okay, guys? It's not the individuals. What's an example of this in the real world? Let's say somebody wants to sell a house to you, and you're mad that when you go on Zillow, you see that 20 years beforehand, they got it 10 times cheaper than it is now. Are they a gatekeeper just for not giving you a massive discount? No, you know who the real gatekeeper is? It's the Federal Reserve, because the Federal Reserve went and printed so much money that if anybody sold you something at a reasonable price, they'd lose their ass, okay? That's the gatekeeper. It's the same thing here. The man behind the curtain in the real world, some guy sitting at an office desk in Manhattan working with the government. In the game, it's some guy in California, I don't know where their damn offices are, making balance decisions based on Reddit posts. That's the actual gatekeeper. And maybe you think, yeah, well, that's not true because if another balance system was in, then people would gatekeep in another way. I mean, maybe, but like when the content was super easy in 2019 Classic, most people invited literally anyone to fill an MC pug or a BWL pug. And like, sure, if you wanted to get into like Nax or AQ, you probably would have to prove your worth to get in. But duh, if the content is like harder and matters, that's gonna be how things work. Gatekeeping, in my opinion, requires some huge systemic use of force, something where you're not able to get around the gates. You're forced to take one path. Like in the real world, you can't just work at McDonald's until you make $400,000 and buy a house. By the time you save that much, it's going to be $1 million. That's gatekeeping. Some random guy not inviting you because maybe they don't understand the game and so they're bad and they don't invite you when you're a good contribution to the team. That's not gatekeeping. Or somebody not inviting you for a good reason like you suck. That's not gatekeeping. There's plenty of other clowns you can get an invite from.